Hello, I'm Sue Erica Smith from Charles Darwin University. I'm here to tell you 10 things I know about a thesis. Now, this is an irreverent post-structural critique with mixed metaphor narrative. Now, if you don't think that's very funny, my guess is that you're in the very early stages of your qualitative research. So the first thing I've got to tell you is don't write rubbish. Now, Barry Crocker was a very Australian actor. Now, in Australian slang, the crocker becomes slang for crock of poo. And so my advice is don't write poo, don't write rubbish, don't bludgeon your reader with this pseudo-academic knowledge, and write from your heart, because it's the passion that will sustain you. So keep your integrity there. Point 2. Now, this is a pelican metaphor that I learned from a Jabbergai Aboriginal person in northern Queensland. We were working on a learning project, and he said it's like a pelican who'll circle around the skies before honing in on a particular idea. And sometimes we have to circle around a number of ideas before we can actually hone in on what we want to write about. And in this process, I've found that our subconscious is actually on our side, that it's integrating a whole lot of information and working after hours when we've kind of knocked off. So that's that. The third point is super. Now, you need to have a good relationship with your supervisors. It has to be one based on mutual respect and two-way communication. And also, you're already doing a mammoth task in what you are doing and balancing work and life, and so I don't think you have to prove the point of being a superman or superwoman and knocking yourself out. I think you're already being super. Point 4, you need your bros. And these in academia are usually academic colleagues and people who are on the journey with you. You certainly need family and friends, but I think they may over the years get a little bit sick of your thesis issues. And these can be your ethics application, what sort of methodology you're going for, etc. Point 5, time and relativity. Now, there's strong pressures for timely completions in universities, but I think your priority is you, and if you need to take longer in your candidature, I think it is more important that you keep going and not worry about how long it takes, but also if life is getting in the way and work is getting in the way of your progress and you need to defer, make an early call and not let the time tick away on you. Point 6, sheep's poos. Again, this is an Australian analogy which I thank my father for. I grew up around sheep in country Australia, and if you know sheep's poos, they're dear little brown berries that come out. So the point in relation to academic work is to set time aside each day or each week for a bit of a sit, to read or to write. And sometimes writing can be an exasperating experience and the little berries just come out one by one, but that's okay. I think give yourself credit, any writing is good writing. So number 7 is flow. This is the ultimate, when it's all happening, you're in the zone and you're enjoying it. The other side of flow is that you have to go with the flow when it's not happening, and that's probably the line of least resistance, and pushing and making yourself, beating yourself up doesn't usually have productive results. Point 8 is to claim your space. Now sometimes this takes a while to arrive at, that your work is legitimate, it's important to you, it has been accepted by the Academy, and you have the right to do this work and claim this space to do this work in other areas of your life, like with family, friends and work, and that you've got a legitimate voice. You're spending a lot of time learning things, and you've got a voice, you have something to say, and you can say that. Well, my 9th point is to tidy up, and tidy up as we go. Now this can firstly be doing housework and sharpening your pencils and cleaning the bathroom before you start to write or to read some serious articles. But the other point, a bigger point, is to keep your data tidy and your data management systems nice and up to date. So enter the correct endnotes as you go along, keep your articles all together, and that will save tears before bedtime later on. Finally, the 10th point is KOTO. This is an acronym that I've learnt from some Vietnamese friends, and it means know one, teach one. So this is part of the reason I'd like to think why we do study, is for knowledge production and to be able to share it. Sometimes our teaching might get in the way of our research, but it is good karma, it keeps us grounded, and knowing that we can share knowledge is a goal that is noble to keep us on that long and exciting ride towards a thesis. Thanks.